Hello, friends. Am Unicorn. It's good to see all of you. Hi. We got a Zara. Ow. She's eating me. Are you done eating me? No. All right. So, as a reminder, because I didn't get it up on YouTube because of the previously discussed issues with spending time on YouTube things, when baby and husband and stream and moving all come first. Oh, and then sometimes I also have to take care of myself, but that's, on the list. So, I didn't get Mad Science, the previous streams, up on YouTube. I don't know when that's going to happen. I kind of didn't really think about it. So I'll have to see if I can get that done over the next couple days. But if not, just watch them here on Twitch if you need to catch up. Me dropping those VODs to YouTube is just so we have a history of these playthroughs in case anyone's ever curious. I've had people come to me and be like, "Oh, have you ever played this on stream?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, but there's no evidence of it anywhere." So instead of having no evidence of it anywhere, I can either highlight things on Twitch or drop them on my YouTube. Since I have the YouTube, I figured to drop some of them on my YouTube. It's not always going to be the case. Certain playthroughs, like with Dinkum, I decided just not to do it because I'd rather just, I just wanted to play Dinkum for fun. If only that wasn't the entire point of the quote system. Yeah, quotes don't need context. I have a lover in another colony. You wouldn't know them. The quotes are pretty good. Dig up Stupid Hi! Congrats on winning a pin? Wait, we're supposed to take care of ourselves? Yeah, Chow, I think we're supposed to, but it can be hard to do for sure. Do y'all want the cat cam back, even though it's ridiculous right now? That's the cat cam right now. All right, so a couple things to note. I learned about this fancy new steel tile after 2,500 hours in the game from Tova last stream. So I'm putting it everywhere. I'm putting it everywhere. I love it. So, yep, we're putting it everywhere. Fresh eddies would make amazing padding to keep the PC safe as well. That's kind of genius as a solution, to be honest. Honestly, yeah, let's do it. I was packing up some extra dishes because I think we can, with how often we need to sanitize bottles. We're running our dishwasher and washing dishes a lot more frequently. So I packed up some of the extra dishes with these cloth napkins in between. I was like, well, we have to bring the cloth napkins and we have to bring these dishes. So why don't I use these cloth napkins to pack them? And so I layered them in between the dishes and I was like, this is inventive. But then there's other stuff that I do not know how to pack at all. And I'm sure I will not do a very efficient job. Okay, so a couple things I do want to talk about. I prepared kind of some jobs, some tasks. I don't know. I think I was watching some of Slay's stream after dinner and was just kind of like, oh, I'm so obsessed with RimWorld after playing it all day. So I opened it up and I queued up some of the plans from our plans that already existed. As you know, I've already planned this out. Queued up some of those. These are going to become bedrooms once they're dug out. And I'd like to work on just this series and this series of bedrooms right now. There's supposed to be additional of those same shape rooms going around the whole place. But we're not really there yet. So let's just get some of them built around here. This room I thought we could use for a different form of kill box. I'm not really sure how I feel about the column hallway thing. In a pinch, it's definitely working. But let's see how it works with the two spaces. I don't know, just in case I'm building this kill box thing too. I'm going to put a door on the outside of it. We can choose which one we want to use. Yeah. And then I thought it would be good to have a little hospital right here near the outside, the edge of the base. So I'm putting sterile tile down there. These are just, this is going to be for storage, I think. Storage is stuff that I don't want to sell, so I don't have to put it under orbital trade. There's some discussion about whether or not I need a bigger freezer because my freezer doesn't seem that big. I definitely understand that it doesn't seem that big, but it's actually pretty big. We have almost 10,000 meat and vegetable resources in this freezer right here. It's not anywhere else. It's all in there. So 10,000 is a lot. I actually think when this was full, it was closer to like 12 or 13. It was basically like excessive amounts of food. Normally, we're not going to have 13,000 food items, raw food items. And this hay is kind of excessive. So I think we're good with the amount of space. I think we just really needed to get 21 food baskets built because now that we have 21 food baskets, there's a ton of space in there. Hen date successful in the heist. Nice. I couldn't carry both you and the loots out of there. What else are we doing? I was thinking about extending this room because this is the way the plans actually look. Is there supposed to be like a hallway through here? So I was thinking we could make this like a hospital food room for the animals, and this the room where the healthy animals are sleeping, and then we could have like the hallway continue down through here. I'm just trying to make sure that what we're building matches the plans so I don't have to do a ton rearranging, even if right now this space isn't filled with those rooms. I'm not really sure where we're gonna move the animals. I didn't really think about like tons of animals in this colony. This is plasteel, so maybe once we get it, we might use it in some of our kill boxes. Or I think honestly it would be really good to research bionics pretty much as soon as we get the multi-analyzer. Don't we need the multi-analyzer for bionics, or am I imagining that? Can we already research bionics? All right, I need to search for it now. Those are stellar bionics. Oh, prosthetics. Oh. Let's just research this real quick because I didn't realize we hadn't researched prosthetics because we have so many prosthetics in the colony. So let's just switch to that real quick. But when we're done with prosthetics, then we can research the multi-analyzer. I think we might actually have a couple people that need something right now. Let's look. We could cure some of these torso scars. All right, so squid's good. Horner's good. Mangled brain. Let's try to heal that too. I'm looking to see if anyone needs any prosthetics. Some people with some food poisoning. No, it looks like every time we've needed them, we've bought something. I guess that's good to know. We'll just finish the prosthetics first, and then we'll go from there. Does anyone want to lay eggs? Because I can't put that on someone without their permission. Yeah. Maybe I'll give them Muffalo memories though. Okay. Wait, what? Who came up with this idea? Anyway. No. This allows your colonists to be milked. We're gonna leave those outside. I mean, if anyone wants one of those, you can totally take it. Well, Raise, you want it? Camarity. I'm not even in the colony, and I'm alarmed that you even have that implant. We have a volunteer. I don't know. Cabal Reads, you are a heckin' knight. You're about to become a praetor, and you're telling me that you want to be a cow, too? Like... I'm gonna ignore those, and I'm gonna have a ceremony for Cabal Rays while Daryl's playing the harp and Ads is dancing, drinking a cup of tea. I will drink a cup of tea with you. I won't. I have bear parts already. Oh, my tea's really good. All right, where's the person? Oh, they're coming. Murder, what are you doing? Is Coral sleeping on the floor? Oh no, stargazing. So anyway, so this is what I was testing. I was testing to see if this pile exploded, if it would get those, or if this pile exploded, it would get those. That's what the short is. If anyone was wondering. Chow. I don't know if I can give that to your snake. Did you know that already? Painless. Ooh. I don't know. Maybe we upgrade Maggie Megs. What do y'all think? Maggie Megs only has a mono sword instead of a Persona Plasma sword. And Maggie Megs' mono sword is normal quality. And that is a good quality. So I feel like Maggie Megs would be better off. I have bear parts already. That's true. You're all already monstrosities. It's painless, Hendy. Painless. Chow, thank you for that mono Persona sword. Persona Plasma Sword was what I was trying to say. Henday, thank you for the body parts. We'll bring them inside. We'll see if someone wants them. We could give them to someone who maybe doesn't have any. That's fine. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not really that big of a fan of pain blockers either, but I think with Maggie Megs already being tough, they won't go down that easily anyway. I don't know if I'm wrong about that. Ooh. Wife of colonist Nidhugsbane is approaching in the caravan. Can we ask your newfound wife to be one of us? Grandiose. Received 3 honor as a sign of respect for gathering 23 spectators. Cool. That should, I think, mean some... I like how you're aesthetic, but you still like extremely impressive things. What's a neural supercharge? I thought, is that what this is? No. What's a neuro supercharge? Can we put Cabal Rays back into their pod to get the thing that they want? No. Not research. They want those once a day? Why would anyone ever do a transhumanist colony? Also, are they just laying on each other? Is this an animal cuddle puddle? Look at Nibbler. Nibbler's like, I like cuddling with the biggest ones. The biggest ones are my favorite. Nibbler. Oh, Nibbler. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna give it to Maggie Migs. No. I want you to keep the pickaxe and get rid of the mono sword, silly. I thought we queued up bees for this. All right, so if he dies, this title will be inherited by Easy Breezy. Okay. Permanent points awarded 1. Formal shirt, cape, ladies hat, top hat, beret, any prestige armor, any sidecaster apparel. So Kabari should be good just with the fact that you have prestige armor on. What the heck are you doing down here? Oh, caravan trade spots down there. Because of the whole, that raid that was coming in. I wanted who was it? It was, oh. Oh, you're gonna be fine. It was a, Royal Tribute Collector was here at that time. Which means, actually, it's going to be a really long time before we get another Royal Tribute Collector. Should we let these people go? We won't get any faction relations, though. Do we have a place we could go sell them? Abandoned lab. Oh. You know, the technology from that is like, it's too early for us to be getting it. Ancient Complex. This is for the quest. No, we don't. I think that was our last playthrough that I had that other faction. I don't know. I don't know what y'all think. I mean, I could see if we could sell them to like these traders that are here right now. H. Gammon, did we fix your thing? Where are you? Here you are. Yeah. Yeah, we fixed it. No more scar and pain for H. Gammon. Okay, so we're going to do this. And then we're going to fix the floors underneath. And we're going to make it so they can walk through here to get down here to get into here. So that way, they're not walking into the bedroom, but they don't have to walk the whole way around every time. As aesthetic, I don't need the royal clothing or bedroom conditions, only a nice throne room. Okay, so that's really cool. So just the throne room requirements will apply. So even though you're wearing prestige armor, you actually wouldn't care if you weren't. That's cool. Received age reversal, use sleep accelerator. Okay, so we got some people here that can do the age reversal. So good Canadian family man and Elixa might be a good move. Good Canadian as a non-violent, that seems pretty good to send you over. Actually, does Easy Breezy need it too? Because you're in a relationship, so I could just like put you next to each other. Do it. And then who else? H. Gammon is really overdue. H. Gammon has a tree, which makes me a little nervous, but it's been pretty well tended, so let's see. But yeah, RimWorld. So this is my mad science playthrough. We've started getting a little bit further along. Obviously, Rim Connect definitely helps, but the biggest thing is I didn't realize the number of resources you needed to give to the transhumanists. So I'm making this huge room just to fill it with biosculptor pods because we have 27 people. So I kind of wish our colony wasn't so big. So temporarily I've turned off buying colonists in Rim Connect for obvious reasons. Now, food-wise, we're doing pretty good. We did switch to pace because of our ideology. We have a really intense modded ideology. We actually don't care about nutrient pace, so we might as well just use nutrient pace. Ideologies, transhumanist, mad scientist, industrialism, and progressive. These last three are through the vanilla ideology expanded memes and structures mod. Mad Scientist, I believe, is an interaction between that mod and vanilla genetics expanded. This is so modded and so crazy, by the way. I'm also using Dub's Bed Hygiene for the first time ever. We have pet thrumbos. I don't even know where to begin with this colony. Oh, Stabby Megs has double drill arms and a stellar nose. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Biopods everywhere. Yeah, right? Yeah, your colony is really big too. And also transhumanists. I suppose you've been dealing with this all along. So the plan right now is to start digging out some more rooms. We did do a little bit of strip mining because we didn't see any steel on the map. Obviously, that was not true. So we're getting steel again. We actually have a lot of steel now because of the strip mining we've done. Yeah, our animals are probably the most interesting thing about the colony. I find it very fun how many varieties of boom-like animals we have. I also installed Rimbees, which apparently has integration with Vanilla Genetics Expanded. So we have chicken bees and boom bees. And where's my favorite? My favorite's probably hauling somewhere for us. I'll just find him on here. Hello? MJ, were you just trying to scare me? I can never tell if someone's trying to point me to something in chat or just trying to scare me. Izzy Bee. Izzy Bee is a cat bee and probably one of my favorite things in the colony. So my pawn is being surgeried for something. Yeah, see, we fixed your brain. You had a mangled brain and we fixed it with some Glitter World meds. Chat. You're all banned. Get out. Get out. We're just gonna go back to this. This can be the stream again. Chat sent a siege. So that means we had a chat poll and the community chose we're free. Wow, dig up stupid. Wow. Community chose to siege. They're going in the exact same spot as the last siege. Is that right? Was that a siege? Or were we just down there? We were just down here because of the shuttle crash event. Okay. This is fine. Emergency alert mode. Everyone go inside. Emergency alert mode means the auto cleaners should also be in safe. Everyone inside. Yep. Steve is recovering. That's a little bit unfortunate, but we'll be fine. Okay, and then it's fine. Safe for the animals? No, Nibbler's safe fine. Is the animals. Fine. So I named it Nibbler Safe because Nibbler was the first animal. It should be animal safe, but whatever. So if you look here, Nibbler Safe is going to be the animal pen, basically. It's basically like going to your barn. There are a lot of animals that are queued up to come to battle with us because if you didn't notice, Mad Science actually says autonomous weapons are scorned. To create automated defenses is a waste of time and good material, which could be better spent raising far deadlier animals. So we're not allowed to have turrets. We have to use our animals. Oh, shut up. You didn't hear my computer say anything. Can you trade Cabal with the Empire? All right, they're going down there, right? Yeah, they're going down there. Okay. Was anyone mining or anything? Is everyone okay? Warner! Not Professor Warner! How did the last heist even go? Oh, I don't know. She can launch an artillery yeah. What can we do? We have 41 shells. Who's doing it? Jim, obviously. Tova, sure. Mr. Chase, perfect. Zara's purring so loud. I hope y'all can't hear it. We have weapons like this. We have weapons like this. But there's 46 of them. And only 27 of us. Anti-grain warhead. Gamer Plane, I see you. All right, who's doing it? Who's doing it? Let's make it Jim. Today's Jim's birthday. It's gonna be Jim. Let's do it. Clear. Anti-grain. Jim. Happy birthday. If anyone doesn't know, it's actually Jim's birthday. You're going to... Jim?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jim. Happy birthday to you.
Perfect. Bold Viking sent us a toilet, a simple animal nose, and a potassium iodide? Steel toilet, perfect. Simple animal nose. We probably already have an animal that's missing a nose. What is this? The blockade of radioiodine uptake. So it's supposed to help, like, I don't know, with like radioactive exposure or something? All right, Jim? No, Jim. Okay, well then call this. Go get it. Okay. Oh, we're trading now. Okay. Ooh, we can sell the cows. Ooh. We could sell the female cow and buy a male cow. Wow, that's a ripoff. We could sell the female cow and just keep one female cow. We could also sell red rum if we wanted to. But I don't know. I really like having pet thrombos. It's making me happy. I don't think we want to do feather dust joints. Chicken bear feathers can be gathered and processed. It just sounds bad. It just sounds bad. Why are you smoking chicken bear feathers? Don't smoke chicken bear. I am going to sell the wake up and the go juice and the boost. Well, what's the boost? Oh. Always safe, huh? All right, maybe we'll keep it. Just checking to see like what we need, you know? I mean, obviously I would love to buy like jump packs, but I don't think we do that. Hi Zara, you're cute. Kind of overstreamed, have to be up early. Yeah, no worries, Bull Viking. Absolutely. Please go take care of yourself. Thank you again for reading. That's really heckin' lovely and super generous and supportive of you. It means a lot to me. I will hopefully see you sometime soon. I've been pretty busy, so it's hard for me to watch as much as I'd like, but yeah, I try to be around if I can. Like I said, chat, if you haven't yet checked out Bull Viking, please do. He's working on this epic Royal Scent run, another transhumanist colony. He always plays on like hardcore mode. He's just really wonderful. So go hang out with him. Ooh, construction and cooking. We have a lot of noses. Why do we have so many noses and ears and eyes? I feel like we need them though. Like what happens if someone breaks their nose? Then we need the nose. Oh, that was actually our second Muffalo Memories. No one wanted the first one either. This one seems good. Cool. What do y'all think? Should we buy anything? What's the neurocalculator? Microchip, a microcomputer controlled by a visual tactile neural interface. It assists with memory and calculation, like a calculator and notepad embedded in the brain. She is shedding so much. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just ignore it and just keep petting her. I don't know. I don't think we buy anything unless we could somehow figure out a way to come up with 960 silver. We could sell like a little bit of this, right? Plasteel and uranium. We kind of have a lot. Oh, yeah. We could sell that. Maybe we can sell a little bit more ambrosia. Yeah, I think I'd like, oh. Maybe instead of that, I should just buy some glitter worlds. Got a lot of tea. That's true. Let's sell more tea and coffee. You're right. We're making a lot of it, and we have a lot more. Like, I think we have, like, more of it recently harvested. Is what I mean. Gamer Plane makes a smart point. Can we sell any of this? Maybe. Interesting. Okay, well, that would give us both some glitter worlds and the tech print. And I think that's good. But look at all this tea and coffee leaves we have. Let's actually sell some more. Sell like 100 and we'll sell like 180. Let's get some silver out of this transaction. Okay. We'll make more. We'll make more tea and coffee right away. Yeah, we'll make more right away. What is that? Where... Hello? 5 semi-automatic rifles from chat. Jim. I gotta not forget about this, people. Okay, are you two ordering? Do it. Why can't I set force target? Like, neither of you loaded up shells? Oh, those two. Okay. Yeah, you know what I need to do? I need to change our bathrooms. Like, I don't mind the bathrooms that we currently have. 93 Brittany, hi! I don't mind the bathrooms we currently have, but I was thinking it would probably be more efficient to have some bathrooms that don't have showers or bathtubs, like just specifically a restroom that's like stalls of toilets. So once we get through this, we should probably consider doing a what do y'all think? Janissary or Aerodrone? We should probably consider doing a bathroom like that. I think that'd be good. Do you prefer to do the Janissary with 4 professional fighters that will come and help you? Or the Aerodrone strike, which will allow us to choose a location for an Aerodrone strike? Anyone in chat think the Janissaries? I do really like the Janissaries. I've found that I've used these things more than anything else. The squads that you can call up. Well, unfortunately, Henday, we have to unlock the permit like permanently, so we can't choose. So it sounds like you're also voting Janissary. Yeah, we're not gonna use it right now. We're gonna save it. But they're already sieging the colony. That's ridiculous. All right, so we don't need to use the anti-grain? Okay. Why not? Sure. Cabal Rays, you need to go where these cows are right now. Okay, fine. 93 Brittany. I guess I can let H Gammon finish their meal, huh? I need to set up where people are to be. Like, I need to set up where people are standing. Like, they're, what's it called? Defensive positions. Steve's not gonna make it to battle. That's okay. See if this works. Jim, you're actually gonna cancel what you're doing and go back to okay. Actually, y'all are not supposed to be in inside. My non-violence are supposed to be in safe, I think. So that's you 4. Arbiter, Hot Mess, Good Canadian, and Mitch. Yeah, Jim is not actually... Wait, what? Jim is not actually a non-violent, but because Jim sucks at fighting, I gave them the EMP. Okay, someone boss died. That's fine. They actually got a lot of them down. 6 dead. 1's down. 2, another couple are on fire over here. That was actually pretty good. Beeswax mortar is burning. Bio-coded, so it doesn't really matter. Just checking to see what kind of rush would we be to get down there. It'd be nice to get down there to salvage the shells. Even in the components, if nothing else. Really? You're gonna fight right now? Okay. Steve no longer incapable of walking. Does that mean you want to come to battle? Does that mean you want to come to battle? H-Gammon, you're gonna come up, but like behind people, so you're kind of like safe. What kind of weapon do you have again, Alexum? I think it's HMG, that's right. Is it... Is that... It's Alexum, right? Not I? So. Yeah, that's 2 L's. Okay, thought so. Fire foam shell. Oh. I see you. We could get Jim to drop that on those... This right here, right? Let's try. Shells. Clear. Fire foam. Jim? Jim, actually, I'm going to change you to inside. You're going to pick up this. You're going to haul this. What now? Bathtubs. Perfect. Just talked about how I want to make a bathroom that's all toilets, and y'all send me some bathtubs. Don't worry. I do heck and get it. I appreciate you all. Let's just put Mr. Chase into one of these because for some reason they're here and not in the fight and they're like 50. So I feel like they're probably one of the many people that was demanding age reversal. Okay, so Jim is hauling that, correct? Jim's getting it. Warner's kind of not really like in the fight. MJ, you move up. Warner, come here. No, Cabal raise. We're gonna put a door there. Azure Dragon just got shot by one of us again. That's really annoying. I bet you it was foe. No, it was ads. It was ads because ads is too far away from. Basically, like everyone's too close. This is not big enough for the size of the colony we have. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we could let some people go. No, it's fine. I'll just move you two forward. Have some people off. Do not open the door. Do not open the door, Bison. You stupid Bison. Megals is getting in on the fight. Jim? Jim, ridiculous. Why is it taking so long? Oh my gosh, Megals is getting so many shots. Okay, is Megals okay? Should I let Megals go? Oh my gosh. Vertigo and Binding Pulse. Okay, yeah. You're right. You're right. They're saying that I'm using it on their freaking caravan. Because they're stupid pigs. Stupid pigs. Hey, Maze, hi. What did you do to Megals? Megals is tanking for us. So, like, I'm not trying to do it, but Megals is getting a little bit hurt. Okay, y'all, animals. Azure Dragon. Azure Dragon's always hacking tanking. I feel like I need to get Azure Dragon to stand like one row back. I don't know. Just get out of there, Megals and Azure Dragon. Go get tended. Go get tended. I still can't believe they acted like we attacked them. Okay, we didn't do this. Your animals opened the door for the raiders. It was their animals, okay? I'm trying not to, Megals. Maggie Megals. Where are you going? No. 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 What are we doing? They're gonna leave this door open, aren't they? What jerks? Okay. You folks, come here. We got some cows to eat. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. They're leaving. Wow, everything. I forgot about Jim doing the thing. Or whatever. Jim didn't do the thing with the fire foam and things. I didn't do it. Jim just stored it over here. I guess we could still do it, but most of the stuff I wanted, we could go down there and fetch at this point. Nah, that's not that great. These have gotten beat up pretty badly. Maybe we could grab the knife, but there's a lot of knives up here, I think. Yeah. There's a lot of junk here. What's wrong with our toilet? What does that symbol mean? Oh, this is destroyed. They destroyed it. They're gonna keep destroying that every single time I get raided. I was looking at my plans. My plans didn't include this. We could build it again, but we could build another one on this water. Yeah, or we could build a big ugly wall that will match. I think we gotta move it eventually to, maybe we even do two. Like one here and one on this water as well. Is it the whole area in front of... See, I don't get that. Can be placed anywhere. Sewage will pool and spread on land or disperse in water. Sewage cleans up over time. The presence of trees, water, or rain will speed this up. So we just need to create a poop zone right here. This is where our poop goes. And then plant a bunch of trees? Ew. But that's fine with me. Are those even spacing? I don't think so. Maybe we'll, maybe one of them should be on the water. Maybe we should have like 3. Sarah, you purr so loud. Loudly? Loud. Loudly. So after prosthetics, remind me, and I should maybe research tree sowing, and we could plant some trees in here. Let's see. Yeah, we can't plant trees yet. So I think we do that instead. I think we run the plumbing down this. Don't get me wrong. I'm still going to have them rebuild this. So immediately we have a solution. Whoops. The human's puking. Nice. Yeah, let them shoot at him. Who cares? What was that? Warner? Maybe they landed on one of the boom pustule things. What are these called again? Yeah, boom pustules. Because I know we had like 5 of those up there, and now there's only 2. All right, ads is going to work on this. So we are just getting out of a siege that was sent by chat, actually. Thank you, chat, again. I would like to get down here and get the reinforced barrel as well as the shells and the components before they burn. I actually don't want the packaged survival meals. We have almost 10,000 food. It's not worth the food poisoning risk, although I could take them and sell them. Nah, our wealth is already going pretty fast with Rim Connect. Sarah is now like, not only is she purring, but she kind of sounds like she's like snoring or squeaking or something with it too. Steve, are you doing that? You must be doing that. Steve says, I would like flak helmet. Oh, Steve says everyone would like flak helmet. No, Steve would like flak helmet. I see it. Okay. After you put on the new duster, I will. Okay. You're drafted. So let me just, I'm helping you. I swear. We're going to put you in that masterwork duster. That's fine. But then let's put you in the flak helmet. Steve is trying to upgrade their clothing, which is cool. Can do so from the puppeteer, exclamation puppet, the puppeteer mod. Smart toilets, 10 of them. That's what I'm talking about, chat. Now we can put 2 bathtubs and 10 toilets in our new bathroom. Huh. Although, I think I might deconstruct the granite one. Keep the wood, the steel, and the sandstone. And then since we have 4, we have 3 steel, 4 if you include this one. And then we have 4 sandstone, 5 sandstone. I kind of want to do 2 bathrooms with 4 toilets in them. But those other toilets we could save. Not the granite one. The granite, I'm going to reclaim the block because granite's rare on this. I was like, is this supposed to be mined out like that? Do you all see what I did? Do you all see what I did? I queued up mining out a space this big with no supports. We literally already had 1 person die from a collapsed roof in this colony. 93 Brittany, do I need to connect you? Yeah. Just let me know, anyone, if you jump into Puppet and you don't see anything. So let's leave 2 spots so this doesn't get doesn't fall down on someone's head. Now, I will say, I did queue up. I queued up for them to remove the roof. It's not my fault they didn't remove the... She's literally moving my monitor. Okay. Ads, what are you working on? You're still working on that. Can someone else that does research a lot apply the jump print? Yeah. Jump print. So if anyone doesn't know from one of our 2 raids, I'm a fairly new mom. I have a 4-month-old son. And sometimes I'm a little bit tired and my brain doesn't work right. Like when I say things like jump print instead of tech print for jump packs. This is not connected at all where it is, so maybe we should just like move it a little bit somewhere. Let's move it right there. Who can do that? Vulcan, can you do that after you do this? Lunatic's not in this colony, right? No, not in this one. Okay. Biocoda assault rifle. Yeah. Jim, what are you up to? Applying tech print. I just made you do that, didn't I? I thought we were we're smelting biocoded weapons. Okay. Johanna Nibbler are hauling things in for me. Thank you for being hardworking members of the society. Toady! Toady, hi! Hi, Toady! Toady, how are you liking House Flipper? Toady's awesome. We like Toady a lot. Go hang out with Toady. Jump packs applied. Jim gained 2,000 experience in intellectual. All right, where am I going to put this other bathroom? Ew! Clean up after yourselves, you slobs.
My go doy, my go doy, my go doy, my go doy, my god. MJKJXP gifted a tier 1 sub to Toady YPQ. They have given 487 gift subs in the channel.
MJ! Heck! MJ! So many gift subs. MJ sniping Toady with that gift sub. MJ, thank you so heckin' much. Seriously. For all the support and for sniping our friend Toady. That's really lovely. Toady, I hope you enjoyed the app review and cute heckin' emotes, faster cool of berries or channel currency, and of course access to my custom sub sound effect. It's true. It's true. MJ is definitely a beautiful human. Toady, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. It's so fun. It got hella better when I learned you can have your own pets. What? Okay, that is really cute. But isn't that from the, like, isn't there like a DLC or something that added pets to House Flipper, or am I mistaken? 93 Brittany contributing towards the Sims challenge. Toady as well. Awesome. And then 93 Brittany's like, okay, you need to hydrate. You need to pet this kitty. We can do both of those at the same time. Watch. See, I'm going to drink while petting the kitty. Yum. Water is good. She's purring so loudly. She's purring so loudly. She's so ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. Oh, nice. That's super cool, Toady. That's very fun. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Friends, if you don't know Toady, definitely check out Toady. Such a sweet girl. She really is. She really is. There's a reason why we set Zara up for this one. And why we set Bizou up for this one. He's a good boy. He's just, you know, he's just Bizou. MJ coming in with 100 granite blocks. MJ's like, I'm not gonna let you say that granite is rarer on this thing. And then, okay, so we won't deconstruct this smart toilet right yet. We'll see if we actually want to use it, because MJ just hooked this up with more granite. And of course, we have these tubs. We might create a bathroom or two with some of these extra things. 93 Brittany coming in with beers for everyone. Thank you so much, 93 Brittany. I'm actually out of beer right now, so I really appreciate you sending some over. We are officially air conditioning this. I think I'm doing it right. It says low cooling capacity. They're actually not really working that well. So I need to turn this up. Is that what that means? It says overheating. Should I buy another one? 2? Let's try 2. What's overheating mean? Ew. Yucky water. Okay. Age reversal demanded. Warner hasn't gotten age reversal. Has anyone built his... No. Okay. Warner's got to be in the fancy room. I'm not playing favorites or anything, but Warner is our mad scientist of our mad scientist space. So, yeah. Costeel flak helmet. Oh, that's Warner's hairdo. Nice. Okay. So how young is Cabal Rays now? Still 31. Maybe you were like... Were you 32 when you went in? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I want to know, but also... I don't know. This is going to be an aesthetic bedroom. Should this be Cabal Rays' bedroom? Team beer. Nice. There's a poll in Rim Connect. There's a poll. A dip into No Man's Sky. Totally, Toady. Yeah. Please lurk. Please lurk. Toady, you're always welcome to lurk here. Even when I say hi and I ask you about things. Oh my God, what just happened? Shh. Didn't see anything. Apparently, if I hit S, it switches to that scene. Toady took video of us and cleaned the base. Thanks, Toady. That probably was definitely necessary after the siege and the raid and the blood everywhere. Sure, that helped a lot. So thank you. I can't believe I switched scenes. Shh. M Pro. M Pro. Okay, so this is running on Cabal Rays. Something in the heat. Oh, crap. It is hot in here. Where are our AC pipes going? Yeah, they go down to the freezer, basically. They don't really do much else. Okay. This could, in theory, be moved. But I think it kind of makes more sense just to build another one. And you're probably like, well, why are you cooling your dining room and your production room? Well, I'm not really trying to cool the dining room. I was trying to cool... Maybe we should put it over here. I was trying to regulate the production room specifically because bad temperature creates a work speed penalty. So when it's hot like this, they get a work speed penalty. In theory, you could close these most of the time, especially when it's like hot like this. You could close those, and then you get someone who can construct.
No!
Who can construct.
Oh my God, I can't.
Ooh, bionic legs, Sieve. Look at you go. Okay, so we'll just give that bionic leg directly to Sieve since they are in the colony and you redeemed it. Unless you don't want it, we can double check what you have, but unless you don't want it, I say we just give it directly to you. Yeah, so Hot Mess is awake right now. Hot Mess is on the night schedule, and it does kind of drive me a little bit crazy to have everyone on the same schedules except for one person. But I guess we have 2 people. I wonder if I need to schedule everyone for as much sleep now that they're getting the sleep charger thing. Does anyone know what the transhumanist thing? Like, if they have a sleep charger next to their bed, should I remove some of their sleep time? I don't know. Maybe I should just wait until everyone has one. Chocolate milk, 150. Why is it in a bag? It's weird, right? A bag of chocolate milk. Mitch Ninja. What? What is Mitch? What's wrong with Mitch? Mitch, what have you been doing? What did I tell Mitch to do that they did forever and didn't go to sleep and didn't eat? Oh my God, what did I have Mitch doing? Okay, well, Hot Mess is gonna fix the cooler situation. This is fine. That's right, the wake when they're, okay, so the wake, even if they're scheduled for sleep, they'll wake up and they'll do work. And then they'll take a break for recreation. What I should honestly do probably is remove the recreation there. They can still get it. They'll take recreation there if they need it. But that way, if they're waking up and they need recreation, they'll recreate first right when they wake up. And then they'll work through until they need more of a break. So like, let's say Mr. Chase wakes up at 2 o'clock in the morning and is fully rested. They'll recreate here and then they'll work straight through. So if they travel somewhere to work, they won't come back to recreate partway through. Berja. Vanometric power cell. I definitely feel like we do not need to research geothermal. I don't know if I'm just like... I don't know if I'm off base with that, but it feels like we don't need to. Maybe we should relocate all of the stuff in here. It would look a lot nicer, I think, in here than where it is. I'm gonna have to mine this, aren't I? Oh, we were already going to mine it. Oh. We'll just mine it out. Smooth that. So we need to get this power built. Okay, and now cooling off. Still kind of hot. How much wood do we have? Not a lot, but enough for 2 passive coolers if we really wanted to. We could also try more of these air conditioner units, but I feel like the ones we have are already overworked. Hey, streamer, don't forget to take your break. Yeah, I'll probably take a break here in a little bit. No worries that you have to call tonight, MJ. I definitely understand it's getting late for you. So make sure you take good care of yourself. Oh, it's the sprinkler. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I need to figure out where this bathroom's gonna go. What do y'all think? We could probably leave the bathrooms we already have. Leave this as a overflow bedroom or something. Could potentially make this like one really big dining space. But for now, I'd like to leave the spaces we already have and just work on these bedrooms. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. That's really coming along. Okay. Yay! Yay!
MJKJXP cheered X200. Alana, thank you for the stream. You're awesome, Elena. 1 pat 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 Elena. 1 pat.
MJ, thank you so much for the 200 biddies. I appreciate it. Good night, friend. Yes, it's my pleasure. I know that these weekday ones are a little bit later, but I appreciate you coming by, even if it's just for a part of it. As I do know, it's pretty dang late for you, so it means a lot to me. We will see you for a bit tomorrow, for sure. We'll see you for a bit tomorrow, and you have a good night, friend. MJ going to sleep? I will have all his berries. Exactly. Now Steve can get them all. Has anyone... Okay. Michaels, you're perfectly healed. Sort of. Shh. Let's not talk... Oh, again. Oh. Buffalo chicken.
Good night, y'all.
Oh. Good night, MJ. The store's open. Okay, Steve, real quick. What was it again? It was a bionic leg. Oh my gosh, it's already been so long. See, this is why I can't wait to do these things. Where was it? 7 minutes ago. Here we go. 12 bionic leg. All right. You don't have any bionic legs, so this is easy. Zara, please. Okay. Steve now has bionic leg. Now, Steve, since you're so fast, come here and haul that cow away before they get here. You'll be fine, right? Yeah. Ball raise, you're gonna go here. We're gonna bring Fofo behind you. We're gonna bring H Gaming behind that person. Mr. Chase is in a thing. We're gonna bring you here. This is
everything's fine. Fine.
Exactly.
Fine.
Exactly. It's fine. Everything's fine. Vulcan, you're in. Elixum, you're definitely in. Babo's in. Nidhugsbane's coming in. Easy Breezy's in a pod. Darl, you can come over here. Ads, you can come over here. MJ, you're cooking. I'll let you cook. Warner, you're constructing. I'll let you construct. Blue Squid. Recruiting Quail. I'll let you do that. Walrace was just up here. Okay. I would like you all to haul this stuff, though. There's an HMG on the ground. Flash grenades. These are things we could use. Okay, it's fine. Everyone get... Oh my god, I was like, tell me I forgot to automatically close that door. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Whoops. Not what I wanted to click on. Okay, so Foe, you're here. You're fine. Ball raise is coming there. H came in, open that door. Coming back in. How's your dragon and Meggles? But some of them are very fast. This chicken Thrumbo chicken looks very fast. All right, Cabal Race. We're gonna... stun the chicken. Coral. Coral. Coral's safe, right? That was close. Okay, building biosculptor pod. Tempting.
Oh no.
Azure Dragon, you can do it. Okay, Nintendo Bane, get in there. I'm nervous about friendly fire. Ooh. That's fire right on top of us. That's fire right on top of us. Cavalry's what? You can't help it. You can't help me right now. I don't think. I think we're doing okay. The only thing would maybe be to stun some more of these explosive ones, maybe? Or burden? No, no, no. It's fine. It's fine, chat. No. Oh, it's... I see you went to bed. Who went to bed? Who? Hey, 3 Brittany. What the heck are you doing, 93 Brittany? I didn't tell you. Oh, probably the fire. The fire probably told you not to be drafted anymore. Imagine sitting in the dining room drinking chocolate milk while all your friends are fighting to save your colony. I'm just saying. MJ? What are you fleeing? Are you fleeing the battle you're supposed to be a part of? What is... It's huge. Azure Dragon, are you dying? Yep. All right, Azure Dragon. You're free. Go. Barrakin, you go. No one else is hurt from the animals. Coral, fine. Tova, fine. Scarred Vulcan, fine. Elixum, fine. Get back in there. Babo. Hopefully you're still in there. Cavalry's. That's not Cavalry's. That's Black Sparrow. Black Sparrow, why are you here? You're supposed to be holding down the middle of the thing, and you're nowhere to be found. Just saying. Vulcan with that charge minigun, shooting everything but what they need to shoot. Commissary Lana Rama, soldier, you were fine. Back to the front, right? You just got caught on a little bit of fire. You're fine. You're fine. You never liked chocolate milk, really, Chow? I mean, I've always found chocolate milk to be delicious. Not that I, like, go out of my way to find it, especially now. If I'm gonna drink that now, I want hot chocolate. Who's with me? Who's with me? If I'm gonna drink that now, I want hot chocolate. Everything's on fire. Everyone's on fire. This is fine. Yeah, we definitely need to replace these with more stone. So there have been numerous times in the past where someone from chat has been like, hey, you know what would be good? And I'm like, oh, you're right.
Tova,
that would be good.
Again.
Exactly. Tova with the absolutely perfect sound effect. Hi, friend. It's so good to see you. Yes, they love the acoustic foam. Yes, she is a really big fan. If anyone didn't notice, I found that like there was some noise from the desk. So I was trying to reduce the noise on the desk by putting one of these like acoustic foam things from the wall onto the desk. And now she's just using it as a cat bed. She's like, this was for me, right? This was for me. Sometimes we play RimWorld. Sometimes we just look at my cats. I hadn't even said hi yet. I know. What? But Tova, I appreciate you hanging out. I appreciate you lurking, even if you can't chat. Okay, I think we're good. So we just had a roaming monstrosities event. This is with Vanilla Genetics Expanded. As you can see, we have things like muffalopes, which is a boomalope muffalo. We have boomalope paragons. This is a booma bear. All sorts of creatures. They're all on fire right now because of our 2 plasma swords in the front. So yeah, so we're gonna let people go, and they're hopefully gonna put out the fires first. Black Sparrow, I would like you to get tended. You're gonna consume chocolate milk. Okay. Are any of our animals... Azure Dragon was in really rough shape. So where is Azure Dragon? Azure Dragon, if anyone doesn't know, Azure Dragon is part woman, part wolf, and absolutely amazing. Problem is, Azure Dragon is also kind of one of our tanks in the colony and kind of in rough shape right now. So we're gonna make sure to prioritize sending. Cannot use sewage outlet as a fertilizer without researching sewage sludge composting first. That sounds right, because we have this that I haven't figured out what to do with, and I assume that's because we haven't researched what becomes fertilizer with the sewage thing. But I don't know, Gamerplane. I feel like y'all know Dub's bed hygiene better than I do. I'm really not that familiar with the mod. Let's do that first. Can we also like hold off on this? Not really. I mean, I could, but like it's selecting the, go like this, I guess. That you can build. One of those would be fine. I don't really want them focusing on this right now. We need a lot of stuff, and this is not really a high priority for me right this second. At the same time, I did queue it up because I want to start working on it. Oh my gosh, please. Yeah, so we're still playing a bunch of RimWorld over here, Thrak. Not too much has changed. It's really, really nice to see you. Please make sure to go do your post-stream. Oh, yep, that's what you're saying in chat. I need to go pretend to be a real human. Absolutely. Please go take care of yourself. Thanks again for bringing your people over. I really heckin' appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Check in again before the end of the night. Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay. I look at the wiki. Okay. You can dig up the sludge and turn it into chem fuel, speaking as someone who uses dubs a lot. That is interesting, but we have excessive amounts of chem fuel because of the deep chem that we can get from PXJ and Blue Mary Love. Are you okay? Left ear cut off. Okay. What is this? Oh, and KJM also produces deep chem. So we have several deep chem producing hybrids. And so we have so much chem fuel. I just removed one from the shelf that I actually built a chem fuel power generator because I wanted to use some of it. I'm also thinking we should be making more shells. So let's move that up the list. So we do it before the flak because they started working on the flak, I noticed. I also see some Thrumbo going on. Might be nice to do a couple more Thrumbo dusters. This one's only Thrumbo, right? Yeah. Yeah, this one's just Thrumbo fur. So this is anyone that's over, like... Really, it should be just Bobo. But we could just assign it to Bobo. Bobo can make Thrumbo fur dusters. No one else allowed. Okay, so we good? Are we putting out the fire? Oh no, we're gonna have to murder some of these. I mean, I know that they were already killing us and whatever, but I still feel bad about it. Is that weird? Does anyone else not? Does anyone? Am I being crazy? I don't know if I can get the other one that's in there. Finish off. Okay, whatever it was, finish it off. Oh, it was Thrumbomare. Thrumbomare. Jim, what are you up to? Hauling automatic semi. Okay, can you actually cremate? I'm just gonna have you cremate everything. All those rotten animals, please. And look at me, I put tables in, so now they're not all gonna get ate without a table. Chow purchased rain. Thank you, Chow. Campbell's Berserk. Oh, okay. Come in here, 93 Brittany. We're going to melee attack Campbell, who's probably attacking Tomoko. I really need a royal tribute collector so we can get rid of some of these people because we have too many colonists and I don't want them all to be colonists. Squid, you were supposed to use your... I was supposed to use fists, but I kind of messed it up, I guess. Squid's tending, it looks like. Okay, yeah, Squid's tending. 93 Brittany, where'd you rush off to? You don't clean, do you? Okay. Is this like not home zone or something? Why are we not cleaning in here? We'll never do cleaning. Tova. Tova, you have burns. Are you doing this, Mitch? Mitch is saving Azure Dragon. Thank you, Mitch. You're one of the good ones. Hot Mess is sitting on top of a pile of onions, eating chocolate milk. You love to see it. Who's up for...
Ooh, yes, please.
Oh, nice. Steve coming out of that high successful. Love to see that. Azure Dragon High brings a knife to a fist fight. I know. Who does that? Who heckin' does that? H. Gammon, is it your turn? I think it might be H. Gammon's turn. Or Elixum, but let's just put H. Gammon in. Temperatures are good now. Thank you, 93 Brittany.
Good night, y'all.
Gamer playing Con tonight. Good night, friend. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being your lovely heckin' self. I appreciate you. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for a bit. If not, I definitely understand. We'll see you soon. Why would I make this? I feel like we would just deconstruct this and make it like a... Yeah. What is that? Bee eggs. Yuck. Why? Looks like our dog's doing most of our hauling, so all the stuff's on the ground instead of in the, Nice. Work frenzy for Darl from Azure Dragon. I love that. Thank you. Who else needs reversal of their old age? Elixum. You've been tended. Time for age reversal. Should I wait? I should probably wait. We already have, that's 5 people currently in. So let's wait for any more right now. Just temporarily. I don't actually want them to, I don't want to build any wooden columns again. Oh no, I just canceled all columns on the whole map. Oh my gosh, did I really? Tell me I didn't do that. Okay, so where were their columns queued up? I think there was one down here. Let's try to skip that one because it would just give them something to stand behind. Anywhere else that I needed a column? No, here I decided to just use part of the structure. Okay, so maybe it wasn't as bad as I thought. Because I didn't deconstruct the ones that are already built. Coral fully healed. Babo fully healed. Okay, where's this bathroom gonna go? Let's look at our plans. We could shrink our fields or get rid of this and start putting more facilities here. We could also consider making one of these rooms all the way down here, bathroom. Or possibly this room. I like the idea of a bathroom, like, not here, but like somewhere down here. Let's go back to main to the multi-analyzer because that'll speed us up. Now we at least have prosthetics in case we need it. I know we checked and no one actually needed prosthetics. Yeah, no one actually needed any prosthetics, so it's probably fine. I'm thinking maybe we put a bathroom like here. I want one that's kind of far away from the other bathrooms, right? And if we're going to be queuing up plumbing here, that's not what I wanted to click on. If we're queuing up this plumbing, it wouldn't be that much more to like bring it down there, right? I appreciate your dedication, 93 Brittany, but not right now. We don't need... Eating dinner right there. Okay. Don't need 93 Brittany spending all this time mining plasteel when we don't need it yet. Let's go ahead and make this into the bathroom that I want to make. And if we're going to make this the bathroom, I think the best move would be put doors like there. And then I want to do something like, what blocks do we have? A lot of nothing. Oh, actually, let's just check over here. Oh, it's not counting everything. Okay. We have 1,700 marble. We have 392 granite. We have 688 limestone. So we actually have a lot of marble. So let's make the internal walls marble. Okay, I was kind of thinking something like this. Do you think this would work? There's no reason to have it be like extra tiles bit long, right? Like it would just be like that. One tile, you go in and you use the toilet. And then out here, we would have some sinks. And maybe a stall with a bathtub in it. I like that idea. Okay, steel toilets. We'll put the steel toilets in this one. Let me run. Sorry, I pause a lot. Remember when I did no pause? That was funny. Where can I cram this into? Nowhere. By these people's workspaces, maybe? What do y'all think about that? Do you ever try to decorate their workspaces so it's a little prettier for them? Okay. Yeah. And then Mitch, you're also going to deliver these things for me. Thanks. Okay. So steel bathroom, steel toilets. Okay. This is the steel bathtub. So we're going to put that in there. We might need to make this one row bigger to put like a bath mat down. That might be nice. Okay. Now, where are the other steel toilets? Here's one. So we're organizing toilets right now. That's what's happening. Tova, I had no idea that you played with subs so much. That's very interesting to know. I mean, it's a pretty cool one for sure. Don't get me wrong. Like, I just never really got, I think I was like a little bit intimidated by it because there's so much to it, you know? We're going to just drag this plumbing over here. To all those spots. And then we need to put some sinks in because y'all didn't buy those specifically. Some sinks? Anything else? Did I do a good job? Clean simple for cleaning your hands after using the toilet. Well, what if we make one of them a fountain? No, I like the way it looks better if they're all sinks. We could put a fountain outside of the bathroom, like in the hallway, maybe? Okay. There really is a lot. I had to ask a lot of questions at first. It definitely isn't. Right? It's really not intuitive, but I'm enjoying it, I think. I definitely think I'm enjoying it. It's just like kind of a lot, I suppose, times. But yeah, no, I think it's going very well. It's just there's been a lot to learn with it. Is this enough space for the geothermal? Should we decide to use it? Yes, that's enough space. I did plan for that. Okay. So I like the idea of putting a bathroom here. It's kind of on the far side of the base from the other bathrooms, which are here and here. It has stalls, but it'll also have a bathtub. Jim, why? What was I making you do that you're starving yourself? Heat stroke, blue squid, and Jim. Oh my gosh. Well, like, maybe we just, like, close in the walls. I don't know. Does everyone have a dual wield with a knife? No. You're gonna take, the steel knife as your sidearm. Coral has an axe. Mr. Chase is in there. H. Gammon's in there. Foe. You're going to take this normal knife as your sidearm. I just want people to have something just in case. No. Wait, you don't haul? Oh, man. Don't even haul. You pick up medicine? Yeah, pick up medicine. 93 Brittany should definitely be carrying medicine. Let's max this out for the people that are carrying it. Maybe I should do herbals. We have like so many herbal meds. Okay. I mean, they should haul stuff. You don't haul either. Pick up the beer and then put it down when you're next to one of the tables where the beer goes. You like that logic? Hot mess, what are you doing? Holding a steel knife. After that, haul one of the bodies. The Tugsbane. Haul one of the bodies. Oh, Jim, I set Jim to creamy, didn't I? You're hauling. And then you're hauling. Well, why don't you cremate after that? not gonna like it, but no one does. Who's awake right now? Foe, consuming chocolate milk. Good. Consume more chocolate milk. Oh, you don't haul. Darn it. Foe, can you cremate? We'll never cremate. What does Foe do again? This is the problem with a colony this size is I don't really like bond with the characters as much as normal. So like Foe, for example, is just kind of scheduled to do a bunch of crap, and it's kind of like, okay, well, do I even know what this person does? Foe is scheduled to do construction, repairing, plant cutting is on 1, I see. Yeah, I mean, Foe's kind of bad at warning. We can turn that down. We can turn research down too. I guess there's people that are more passionate about researching than Foe. And we only have 2 benches right now. Bravo, making high explosive shells. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. He makes his like, did you need someone to mine? Did you need someone to mine? I am good miner. I can mine. Let's allow this outer wall. Yeah, we're gonna allow part of this wall because I'd like to work on these rooms. So one other thing for these rooms that is not queued up yet, but should be, is some vents. Okay. Like that. And then let's set up a cooler or 2. I don't really understand why I would use like the Dubs air conditioner instead. Like, is it better? If it's better, then maybe. I guess we'll try it. I don't know why not. Rotate it? Okay. I don't want them to, mine. Crisis of belief, latch. That's fine. I don't care. Who are these people again? Can we get rid of any of these people? Can we put Quail in a different room yet? Battery's low. Horner, what are you up to? Building biosculptor pad. Okay, can you work on these power conduits instead, please? Coral, do me a favor. Deliver the Vanometrics. Blue Squid was on a insulting spree, and then Latch started a social fight, and I don't know. They're no longer fighting, and they're no longer in social fights. Okay, you are going to use your fist and attack Tomoko, and Tova is going to use fists. Come down here to help. Oh, actually, Darrow's right. Tova, please clean these rooms because my goodness. Okay, Tomoko's gonna be fine. Campbell, are you okay? I already am sick of these prisoners. Zara, you're shaking the whole desk. Zara, please. Okay, Tomoko's Squid, you're gonna be fine. Prestige cataphract armor. Steve's like, look, I hang out a lot. I deserve fancy. You do deserve fancy. Chow Sun Psychic Soothe for females, making everyone feel better. 7 Megs, are you in the hot tub? Yep. Yep. Batteries are low. We have an eclipse. So after the eclipse, this should get better. But I'm going to use this opportunity because batteries are already low to work on the power conduits here. No. No. Work on power conduits. Black Sparrow, work on power conduits. Because it was attached to these other things, it like queued those up. Are these people gonna die? Are these people gonna die? Sarah, you're being kind of gross. Can you stop? She's like chewing on her toenails on my desk. I think that's gross. Perhaps I should make chocolate milk IRL. Fancy armor. Yes. No, I did not see Jim's cake. Unfortunately, I really was only able to watch for a few minutes today. I'm just, you know, trying to pack the house and take care of a baby and also work on YouTube and just, you know, just a few jobs that I'm trying to manage all at once. Squid is hopping around. Squid is like, forget the fact that I'm like bleeding right now. Oh, not bleeding, just punched a couple times. I'm gonna hop around. Like, I'm happy and excited. What's our deal here? Black Sparrow. No. Warner. Only steal the power conduit. What the heck are y'all doing? Okay, Warner is hauling. Let's just let Warner do it. Did it work? Did you do it? Almost. Sounds like the biosculptor pods are kicking back on. Everything good now? 3 Vanometrics. Be safe. Tova, you might not have been here when I said it. I said at the beginning, I was like, I learned about the steel tile after how many hours of playing this game. And I decided to put it everywhere after learning about it. Because I want the cleanliness factor. Dead camper, hi! It's not gross when a pet does it. If a human friend does it, yeah, you need to leave. Yeah, that's fair. Arbiter's here too. Hi, Arbiter. Caught you on time, but on a time not normal for me because it's close to 6 a.m. Whoa, Arbiter. Whoa. Yeah, for sure. We're used to seeing you on the weekends. Pulling an all-nighter. Look at you go. Were you doing something fun? You don't have to tell me what you were doing. Just, you know, curious. I guess you could turn off the ones that weren't being used, right? Like, why not? To save power? Yeah, that should help us charge up our batteries quicker. Warner keeps working on these instead of like the tile. Now, don't get me wrong, Warner is like really good constructors, so probably should, but still. There's a lot of stuff queued up for you to do. And, what all is in your pen right now? Okay, all this right now is pen. Here, into here. No. Are you in the pen? KJM, are you in the pen? KJM, in pen. Yeah. Cannot assign. Oh. Colors. Okay. Hello. Did everyone leave? I'm still here. Don't leave me. We're gonna keep going for a bit. Did I do all these? Yeah, I did these. Okay. Yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep going for a bit. So normally I would end up at 6:30. I just double checked with Emo. It's okay if I go a little bit longer. So we're going to keep going. I'm really vibing with this playthrough, and I would like to do... I have a lot more planned. If anyone happens to be one of my unicorns or VIPs here, you should check out the VIP chat in Discord, because I'm polling my VIPs to ask them what they would like to see next. Oh my god, they're still in the safe zone. No wonder it's so gross here. Finally, they're cleaning. Okay, so what is it again? Inside is where they should be restricted. When we aren't in the middle of a battle. Actually, I feel like they could always be an inside. The auto cleaners? I guess in theory they might like... They could maybe like run into the kill box or something, but that's why we have them not designated for this area. I guess we could let them... Yeah. I think that's fine. We'll just let them stay inside. More strim. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I've been so feeling this playthrough, and I just, I want to keep going with it, but I have some really fun things planned for our next couple of playthroughs. And so I'm not just excited about this one, but I'm excited about the next one too. So it like makes me want to play this even more, because I'm like, there's so much to do. All right, do we have these? Who does beekeeping here? Coral, come here and insert bees. Warner, can you build my ironwood thing? You don't construct. Using wood and smart toilet, perfect. After that, build this. Boom, genome, that's fine. The genomes are coming from, I believe, they're coming from, like, different of these honeycombs. When they're being processed, I think we're getting genomes from it, which... Ciao. Which basically, Telemar Mitch! Whoa! We got another couple. Ads, do you have a lover? I don't think you do. Your lover's dead. Oh, I'm sorry, Ads. Find a different bed. Find a different bed. Okay, okay. Let's put one of these here. Move this bed here. We need more of these. More of them all the time. All right, are people using the beds in here that all have them? Yes. We have an extra bed. This is an extra bed. Do we move it down here or just uninstall it for now, maybe? If we uninstall this bed, we could get one of these sleep accelerators on Vulcan's bed, which I think would be good. I don't remember if that's working, so let's move it. Because I don't know if it's working. We could also do this. That might look nicer. Okay. Yeah, let's move this one here. We can always put like the heater or something in that spot or the lamp. And then we'll uninstall this so we can put one on Vulcan's bed. We're going to keep working on trying to get more of these set up. I think it has to be like next to the, like right next to their head on the left or the right side, right? Like this isn't working from this angle. Wooden smart toilet? That sounds nasty. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about a wooden smart toilet, but definitely, the steel ones sound better. Why does it say, I wish I could see why it was blocked. Like, did it get deconstructed? Like, why is it blocked? Do we just have too much? Too much, like, poop or whatever for the one? Maybe that's the problem. I kind of want to connect it through to the other side, like one big thing. Now, MJ is cutting slate. We should be working on the slate. We have a lot of slate. So it's not for a lack of blocks that we're not struggling for blocks. We're struggling because we have so much work queued up and people just aren't getting to everything. So that's fine. We'll keep working away on things. Stabby Megs and 93 Brittany are mining the heck out of these mountains. Growlcore's like, I'll go check this out. Maybe we should just like haul the ones that are visible. Those ones, perfect. These ones I don't really care about as much because it's basically right next to the storage. I would like y'all to finish that. Someone gonna finish that? Maybe eventually. Okay, fine. Yeah, see, Cabalries is getting shot in the head with the thing. That's the way that's supposed to work. We could try reinstalling this heater over here, maybe. Just because it's in this room that we don't even need it to be in. Telmar and Mitch, I already got that, right? Yeah, Telmar and Mitch are in this bed right now. Okay. Psychic Harmonizer. Ooh. Isn't that for, like, a sanguine pond so everyone else feels good? Basically. Isn't that how that works? So let's give it to someone. If we have someone who's sanguine, who Iron Willed is pretty good too. Minus 18% mental break threshold. You already have a... Does anyone not have... Oh, you're missing a finger. We could give you a finger. Install prosthetic finger, left middle finger, black sparrow. Perfect. Okay. So anyone missing doesn't have any upgrades. Arbiter doesn't have any upgrades. Arbiter is a Neat Freak straight builder. Neat Freak makes me feel like you might not be in a good mood most of the time. Can we give Arbiter anything? By way of bionics? Or, not the lung. I'm saving that for when someone loses a lung. Here you go. Neuron reinforcement was what again? A biochip using animal stem cells to reinforce the natural abilities of human neurons, increasing speed or learning and research speed. You're not a researcher. Good Canadian. You're in a biopod. Okay. Who does research? We could give it to Jim. Make Jim brain smart? Okay. Let's do it. Jim, you go rest over here. We're gonna give you the thing. Blue Squid's already working on Black Sparrow's finger. Successful. Love that. Squid, can you actually feed and operate on Jim? Thanks. Ooh. We'll mine this and then replace it with walls. Same with this. We'll mine it and replace the walls. Okay. The auto cleaners are like, it's so messy down here. I don't even know where to begin. Yeah, that's fair. Age reversal demanded. Did anyone get out though? No, we still have 5 people in various pods. So I think we're gonna keep them in the pods for now. Tova, can you deliver the grand sculpture over here for me? Thank you.
Whoa.
So they're wearing a burqa, it looks like. Oh, the burqa's
lurking his home with the non-spicy Fluella now. One love.
Kiwi Wonder, 11 months. Wow, 11 months already. That's incredible. Kiwi, thank you so much. Quietly lurking as home with the non-spicy flu. Well, I'm glad to hear it's the non-spicy flu, but yeah, take care of yourself. Make sure you drink a lot of tea and get a lot of rest and all those things. I'm glad to hear that it sounds like you're taking care of yourself. That's important. We're doing well over here. We're just doing the whole RimWorlding thing as I do. You know. Obsessing over this game as I do. Okay, so now Jim's going to research even faster. We love that for us. And if we can get Jim a different arm, they'll just have a bionic or something. I mean, doesn't hurt to have more than one. Who are you? Coral. Coral doesn't have any bionics. So Coral will probably be next. Is Coral a good candidate for this? Creepy breathing sanguine. Interesting. So, Coral, do you do a lot of dumb labor in this colony? Let's see. Yes. Well, you haul urgently, so that's good. You also craft, but I could set you to be like a cleaner hauler. That's, yeah, there we go. It's the right person. Okay. Reason why I say this, I think I'm giving Coral this. Coral's sanguine, okay, so already a plus 12. Creepy breathing, whatever. Slob is a little bit rough because the low standards of cleanliness means they might not wash often enough. But this person seems pretty happy. And if we can keep them doing dumb labor, they'll have a permanent plus 17, like no matter what, plus the other things from like pretty environment, sleep accelerator, whatever. I think Coral will be a good person for this psychic harmonizer because the harmonizer makes other people harmonize with this person's mood. If the user becomes unhappy, it can lead to collective disasters. So we need to keep Coral happy, is what that means. We could set Coral to the Tova schedule to make sure Coral is happy. Tova, do you mind if I shift it so it's more in line with everyone else? I'm just gonna do that. Okay. No, it's lined up and it makes me happier. Okay, so Coral is now on the Tova schedule. More freedom during the day. That should help with Coral keeping recreation fully satisfied. And then after Coral does this high explosive shell, I'm going to guess that they're going to head over there. I feel like we need to do something about this anti-grain. Right now, I feel like I just, like, forbid the door. I don't know if that's the move. Why haven't we built a roof over this yet? Maybe we just force it. Ooh, this one looks really cool. The bedroom, so it's even nicer, probably. Yeah, we need to build this. Thanks, please. All right, power conduit. We're going to forbid this power conduit. That's the power conduits. These, let's make. And the plumbing here. Oops. Oh, crap. Okay, the plumbing here should all be allowed. Okay, it is. So we're just not working on it. Why is that? Talmar, can you help me work on that? Oh, why do you need to walk that far? Because I forbid this door. Talmar, do it again. Work on slate plumbing. Now I actually forbid that door. Okay, why won't you walk through this way? All right, whatever. Talmar thinks that's faster, so we'll just let them. Maybe it's because these are all stone doors. Maybe we should replace it with wood. I think I was planning on researching auto doors and then didn't really get there. Yeah, the derelict installation has been taken out by others. Okay, special exchange. 11 capes. Wait. What? Gunling, Prestige, Recon Armor, and Plasteel? For 11 capes? We can make 11 capes, right? Let's look at leathers. Bird skin, yep. Camel hide, yep. What else is crappy? Light leather, yep. Plain leather, yep. Pig skin, yep. Lizard skin, yep. Okay, can you make 11? Anyone that's 5 or higher. All right, who's awake and crafting? Black Sparrow. Keep an eye on Black Sparrow. Okay, moving those. Cool. Bio-coated assault rifle. Can we get someone smelting? Who smelts? Hot mess, you sleepy. Okay, who's not asleep? Warner, can you build this store? Thanks. By recruitment, blue squid. Blue squid. Blue squid. No. All right. Who's on wardening? Chat. Remind me to fix this. You're not going to remind me, and I'm going to forget. And then, you know, the things will happen. The things and the stuff will happen. And probably the whole colony will... Ooh! Lang! Lang's like, this is the 3rd colony in a row. I love it. Lang has purchased me a colonist in the last 2 colonies as well. That's awesome. All right, so we're missing an Ilana. Okay, we can do this. Let's start with a random and then edit them like we do. I'm excited and also kind of wondering... I'm trying to think what we need the most, you know? We could No, we'll make it a colonist. It's fine. I was like, we could make it a she-wolf, like Azure Dragon. I am female. Am female? Am female? Okay, tattoo tiger. That's probably fine, right? Ooh, heart sounds more like me though. What is this face tattoo? I probably would not have a face tattoo. Okay, thank you. I don't have face tattoos. If anyone's wondering about that. All right, I'm also not 70. I know we have age reversal or whatever, but let's just go more realistic there. Hair. This is one of my favorite hairdos in my mod pack. We can make it like, oh, that reminds me too much of a specific character who is a surprise. So I'm not going to tell you about her. So we'll do purple. Maybe I should do a different hair since that's hair I use a lot. What about this one? That one's cute, right? My hair is so long that I can't even, that's almost the length of my hair. I can't even usually find hair in the mods that's like as long as my hair. This is my hair. Purple. Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about it. I picked your username color. That's amazing. All right, we'll do this hairdo. How about that? The rest of it I don't really care about. Animal handling is not bad. That's actually perfect. Decent learner Iron Man, but we could actually do an extra trait because this is just 2 traits, in my opinion. I'm gonna say I would like to boost medical. I don't mind that they're an animal constructor. I actually kind of like that. They're incapable of dumb labor, which I hate. Can we change the backstory that does that? Rancher? No. Let's look for a different backstory that gives a boost to animals. Oh, can we not do that here? Yeah, here. Animals. Something that boosts animals. Animal farmer would remove the incapable and sacrifice 3 skills. We could also do hunter. Kind of like that idea. We'll lose some of the animal skill, a lot, but we change it for shooting. And she can train up an animal skill. She could train up an animal skill. Iron Man and Decent Learner is pretty darn good. So, what would be another trait for this person? My dog's barking. Sorry if that's Deadshot. I mean, that's pretty OP. Am I making it too OP? Ooh, eagle-eyed. Okay, but that makes me want to change the hunter story again. Let's go back to animals. This is what Build Upon is, people. So normally I'm having this conversation with someone in chat, but Lang redeems it for me to build my own pawn. So of course, Lang, if you have any specific things that you think I should do, definitely let me know. Ooh, making me into more of a cook would be cool. By doing butcher instead, then maybe we remove the medical passion and do a cooking passion instead. Ooh, I like that. Looks great so far. I think this is good. So Apocalypse Survivor, okay. We'll just pretend like I'm one of my characters in my my Elves of Sintra book or whatever. And then and then butcher means I like animals and cooking. So that's obviously true in real life, although I would never be a butcher because while I eat meat, it would be very hard for me to be the person doing that part. Eagle-eyed is interesting and definitely not me, but it seems cool. Iron Man feels a little bit like, I feel like it's OP to have these 3 traits, and I wonder if I should just do like animal lover instead. Yeah, we'll do animal lover instead. That seems cool. Get a little bit of a different take on an Ilanapon, because the Ilanapon always ends up being the same. Ilana Opana. Does that sound weird? No, it's good. We'll just call it Ilana Opana. Okay, so Ilana Opana is here. Ilana Opana can take one of these beds. Ilana Opana is going to take a gun. We have so many options. It's biocoded. Probably not a sniper, right? I mean, I guess I could have someone with a sniper. I mean, maybe the semi-automatic rifles. Can I put the cleaver in the right hand and then do all the butchering? Ooh, yes. Okay, Ilana is officially our butcher for all butchering going forward. I mean, some other people are allowed to, but we're gonna have Ilana focus on it, okay? All of you don't need to worry about it. If I need to force someone to do it because Ilana's incapacitated, I will. Why do we have so many cooks set up? These people are not cooking. I'm sorry. These people are never going to get around to cooking. There's just too many of them anyway. Like, there's no way they're ever going to get to cooking. Let's also take Mr. Chase off of it, but we'll just put Mr. Chase really far down. Same with 93 Brittany. Okay, so in a pinch, Mitch Ninja, Mr. Chase, or 93 Brittany could step in, but they're probably not going to. We're going to have Ilana Opana. Oh, yeah, Tova. If I was on the RimWorld, yeah, you're right. Tova says, if you were thrown into an inhospitable environment, you'd eventually get over the I won't butcher animals thing, but maybe not. No, absolutely. Tova, absolutely. If I was in the environment where it needed to be done, I would do it for sure. Like when I bake a turkey for Thanksgiving and I have to do gross things to make a turkey, but I do it anyway because I want to make a turkey, right? Making a turkey is gross, just so you all know. Later, why is no one cooking? Right? Why is no one cooking? Perfect. Ilana Opana is definitely going to help with construction stuff, but like not above cooking or animal handling, like after cooking and animal handling. You can also help with hunting. Ooh, you're already assigned to do a lot. All right, you're not going to help with brewing. We'll have Vulcan help with brewing. We'll have Sieve help with brewing. Sieve and MJ can brew. So Ilana Opana is going to do this, and then you can mine on a low priority. Then you're going to jump to this low-skilled crafting stuff. That's going to be a 3. And then we're also going to put all of this on a 3. And that's it. I mean, I guess these people that are really bad at it could still be set to a 4 in research. Okay, I like that. I agree, dealing with bird is gross. Yeah, love eating bird, but it's harder to deal with it. Okay, let's check our orbital trade beacons, because I'm guessing that, yeah, it can go all the way over there. And then this one down here can go and include this space right there. And these 2 spaces. What are supposed to be on these things? I guess I could put weapons, because we still have extra weapons. I could also just, like, allow all, except for, like, food and raw resources, maybe. And corpse and waste and nuclear waste and plants and chunks. Okay, so not all. Allow a lot of things, except for all. Let's allow items, weapons, apparel. No, let's allow items and weapons on 2 of them. Just items and weapons on 2 of them. And then this one, we'll put buildings. Okay, and then hopefully they'll kind of haul some of that stuff up. Has anyone ever been working up here? Doesn't seem like it. I kind of feel like right now we don't need to be doing that. I don't know if y'all agree or what, but right now it doesn't feel like a priority, so I'm going to get rid of it. No. Oh. Azure Dragon purchased Aura for a whole day. Nice. Okay. Age reversal demanded. Some people are still getting pretty upset about their age reversal. I was waiting for some of these folks to get out. 2 days for easy breezy. 3.5 days. Let's wait another day before we put anyone else in, maybe. Okay. What do we need this heater for anything? Just trying to figure out if there's like a place that needs it. I guess this room doesn't have any air conditioning. And if it got really cold, it could benefit from a heater in there, I suppose. I don't know. Seems kind of silly. Our toilet's output is still bad. I'm kind of confused about that. They're backed up. But it's only those couple of things, which is why I don't really get it. Like how some things could be backed up. They just need to be repaired? Oh. Someone just needs to heckin' do some freaking plumbing. Darl. Come here. Yeah, unclog the heckin' sinks so that way people can wash their hands when they go poop. Gosh darn it, this place. What are you doing in there? This isn't for you. We need someone to build this piece of wall. Talmar's hauling wood. Can you work on this for me? I feel like a shelf with blocks on it in here would be nice. We could also shrink this zone and make like a little zone with just specifically, with just blocks in it. So just like start making some specifically designated zones within there. No, why does this keep happening? Okay, try to calculate period for negative ticks. What does that even mean? I never know what these things mean. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. No door on this one? Wait a second. Why is there no door on this one? Was I gonna put it there? Maybe I was just gonna put it there. Okay. We need those there, though, before I forget. Okay, that looks good. Disconnected generator, which... Oh, yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Steve hit 3 out of 3. Nice. I agree. Dealing with... Oh, I read that already. Okay. This little thing we're doing. What is this little thing we're doing? We need more power. Hopefully, now that the... Yeah, hopefully now it'll kind of get caught up, I'm hoping. Was Coral surgery successful? Yes, Coral surgery was successful. I just realized that still. That's awesome. We're definitely gonna have to do more of these things too. How's our steel situation? I know we had a ton. Okay. We're starting to work our way down through some of it. So it might be good to designate more of it, but we actually have a bunch of it designated. Okay. We need to haul this stuff in. Please. Not. Some of this and some of that. And then let's check for food. Dromedaries we can hunt. Gazelle we can hunt. I know you're probably like, wait, Ilana, I thought you were just talking at the beginning of the stream about how we had all this food. Well, we're officially down 1,000 food from the beginning of the stream. So it's not like we're restocking as quickly as we're eating. And depending on how this stuff grows, we might actually see... we might actually see that we need more food. That said, I did turn this field from hay grass into potatoes, so that might help. We might want to grow more hay grass. Oh, this was not supposed to be roofed in, or it doesn't need to be roofed in. Shoot. Because it's eventually going to be a room, but it doesn't actually need to be roofed in. And at the risk of fire, I actually don't really want to roof it in. Okay. We could grow some hay elsewhere. I think right now we just do more hay up here like we've done before. Nope. Not what I meant to do. Okay. We'll just... start it over here, and then we can connect it to it later. Okay, there we go. It's hay now. Now that it's a different crop, if you bring it over, they won't merge. I'm not trying to like plant over that, but I am trying to use this fertile soil. So we'll do that. That looks good. Cool. Okay, so we got 3 hauler dudes. We might want to change this from hauler. I'm not sure. Hauler's great, but like we have hauling animals too. It feels like a little excessive. I don't know. Coral. You good? Yeah, Coral looks okay. We're hauling, cleaning. Let's get doors. Doors. Should probably queue up cutting more trees too, just because I feel like that's a lot of wooden doors. Not our Garenland trees, please. Okay, those. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, we have more biosolids here. I don't even know what they do. We gotta find that out. We gotta probably research that after we get the multi-analyzer. Maybe we'll go into some of the bees and bed hygiene and stuff and see if we can get more of these things. I do want bioregeneration, but I want other stuff more, maybe? Yeah, probably. I think I want other stuff more. Let's turn this off, but not deconstruct it, just in case we lose power and can't use this one. We should be using this one, though, because this one is our, gonna be a little bit more useful for... It's, what's it called? It's electric instead of... manual, so it cuts a lot faster. That's with vanilla production expanded, or vanilla expanded furniture, vanilla furniture expanded, or something like that. I don't know, something like that. We could deconstruct this to get that power in there, probably. Maybe that's not that important. Maybe that's not that important. Area revealed. Where? Nice. Interesting. No roof. Area revealed. Where? Oh, where you already are. Awesome. Okay. We're gonna do event here. Oh, interesting. I wanted to line up, so I'm moving it. Should we just roof this? Is it time? I think it might be time. Oh my gosh. I'm loving this playthrough so much. But like I said earlier, VIPs, make sure you look at Discord. There is a poll with emote reactions that I'm looking for on what playthrough I should do next. And I'm specifically designating that poll for my VIPs this time. Sometimes I do it in the general thing. Sometimes I give it specifically to the VIPs. It kind of depends what we're talking about. This case, I decided to give it specifically to the VIPs. So look in the VIP channel in Discord, and you can help me choose what playthrough we're going to be doing next. Boo FM says, is this game hard? Yes and no. So it is there is a lot to it. There's a lot to manage. And when you look at it at this stage, this is overwhelming for someone who doesn't know what's going on, right? But when you start out the game, it's pretty straightforward. It's like you have a couple colonists, you're just trying to get by, and you kind of build up to the additional things. I would say there's a bit of a learning curve. I would say that it's a bit of a challenging game to really understand well, but that out of every game I've ever played, the learning curve is the most worth it. It is absolutely a phenomenal game that I cannot recommend enough. There's just endless replayability. So yeah, you have to invest a little time to get to understand it. But then once you understand how the game works, it's just so much fun. And I've played it several thousand hours and I still want to play it all the time. And I think that in and of itself is just speaks really well of the game, for sure. Quail, what do you want to equip? I'm not having you equip this crap. What do you want to shoot? I need to give Quail away. So I'm going to be unpausing claim a colonist with channel points. If anyone would like to be Quail, find the channel point redemption and let me know by redeeming it. Quail, what weapon am I gonna give you? Huh? MJ, there's another cleaver over here. MJ's another one of the cooks, so we're giving it to MJ. I don't know. I mean, just a heavy SMG. Can't believe I have heavy SMGs just chilling in my stockpiles, just extra ones. Ooh, HMG. Let's do it. This is biocoded, yeah. I think someone was smelting. Coral's hauling. Okay, major break risk. Quail. No, just Quail, just equip the HMG. Just come down here. Okay, this looks good. Most people are kind of on this. Let's put Ilana Opana and Quail on the new schedule. No one's redeeming the name on Quail. If we don't want to name Quail right now, it's okay. I can always name Quail next time I play RimWorld. So if no one redeems it today, it's fine. I'll just save it and allow someone to take that name next time I play, like I said. Let's bring our food baskets for the animals into the animals' pen. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like all over the place in here, but it's fine. We got a lot of animals. They're kind of wandering. There's stuff going on everywhere. Jet's berserk. Another berserk from these heckin' prisoners. All I want to do is get rid of the prisoners. How many capes did we make? Did we make any? Why don't I see any capes? Are people putting on the capes? Don't put on the capes. I don't see anyone wearing any capes. So we just didn't finish any of them. We finished one of them. I don't see any capes. Who put on a cape? The capes are for a quest that I wanted to complete, so I'm like trying not to have people wearing them. You're really wearing a visage mask? Okay, we need more simple helmets. Or flak helmets if anyone has spare coin. Jim's wearing full flak armor. Okay. Well, Mitch is wearing a Thrumbo fur duster. And while I appreciate the thought, Mitch, you don't even fight. So we're going to give that to someone else. Like Tova. Or Hot Mess, who's at least got a social role. Arbiter, what's wrong? Oh, I forgot about this. Arbiter doesn't fight. Shoot. Both of you, punch this person. I don't care if you kill them. They're beating up Latch. Just beat them up. There we go. Tova, can you doctor? You can. Ads, can you tend Latch? Beautiful. Okay, what's going on? Arbiter's hiding. Can you work on this wooden door for me? Thanks. All right, are we good? What's going on? Piano, Azure Dragon. Heck yes, that's what I'm talking about. Can we fit it in here? We can fit it somewhere. I will make it fit, but I think this might be the best room for it. Quarries, move your sculpture yourself. Fox Sparrow, can you work on this for me? Thanks. All right, we really need to be constructing. Are you all like trapped inside or something? No. Tending to Jet. Tending to Latch. Like all the animals that are here protecting Ads. Because they think Ads is drafted to fight. Oh. It's fine. Someone will get to that last little crack. How's our power? Still low. Let's keep them turned off. Everything's low. Keep them turned off. Let's get more vents queued up. Here. 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 Why not? Get some slate wall, put right here. Okay, that looks good. Let's put more vents in along the way. Okay, and then some slate wall here. These are gonna be some bedrooms. They look pretty good if you ask me. I think that the air conditioning from Dubs will work really well over here. I think. The way that I understand it. That should work pretty well because you don't need the, like, output, right? You, like, output it out here. So I like that. Like, not having to run super hot chimneys through the whole base. Probably gonna mine this as well. And replace it with walls. Foe's cutting trees. Thank you, Foe. Needed some wood. Appreciate you grabbing some wood for us. Gosh, I could play this forever, but I don't think we should. Tova, you're free. Everyone should be smelting. Why are people not smelting? Warner's too busy. Warner doesn't craft. Arbiter, you can still fall back on it. That's fine with me. Minder to fix the wardens. Yes. Thank you. Azure Dragon gets a gold star. Uh, 93 Brittany. How good are you? You're a 6. You can be lower. Just some people in case I need to force it. But I think primarily Blue Squid and Easy Breezy because they're passionate as well as MJ. What the hell was that? Raid. They will prepare for a while, then attack. Where are our people? How many of our people are inside? Okay, Talmar. Okay, I know I just told you to go inside. But you can haul the pants, okay? You don't have to drop them on the floor. Oh my god, there's more. All right, so 100 of them? Yep, yep. They're going to prepare for a while, then attack. Jim. Jim, it's your birthday. Come here. It's fine. Who's here? Is anyone around? Nibbler. Tova. Tova, come here. We're going to hold fire on all 3. Wait until they get into position. I gotta make sure to tell Talmar to stay restricted once they get back inside. Talmar, go faster. Okay. Oh, darn it. Okay. Ilana Pana is ready. Talmar. I almost feel like under policy 1, no one should have a schedule. Like, literally, actually, like, literally no schedule. Policy 1 is when we're being raided, and I want them to do whatever they need the most, you know? I wonder how that works with Puppeteer. Can Puppeteer work with multiple policies? Yes, Rico, kaboom. Yes, kaboom. We're gonna do it. Okay, so... Gym. Set force target. Oh, that's where the Ambrosia is. Too bad. You too. Set force target. Okay, I want to watch both of them at the same time, but I want to watch the anti-green more, so here we are. I assume that means you fired one. Yeah. Wow. That was crazy. All right, that's awesome. So that group's already fleeing. So now, Jim, we can switch to high explosive shells. You can man it, and you're going to join them with set force target down here. All right, we can do better than this. Great success. Yeah, that top group's gone, and there was like 50 of them, right? So that's awesome. Stay beautiful, friends. Pains! Hi, Pains. How you doing, friend? I was wondering if I went a little late today, if we might see you. I hope you're doing well. It's lovely to see you as always. We're doing some mortaring of some raiders. There were another 50 of them up here, and I used this anti-green warhead, and I just exploded this whole area. Even the emu. So that's kind of cool, and you can see the folks that are leaving are all dying. So that went perfectly. And now we're trying to see if we can explode these ones a little bit before they come attack us. Just a little exploding. Wanderer joins. I don't know. Chat, what do you think? I'll leave it up to chat. Pains, do you have a colonist? You don't. Pains, do you want a colonist? I'll take one. Okay, cool. Because I have this person that no one claimed. And, you're one of my heckin' legends here, so I thought I'd just throw it out there. No one claimed her, so now it's a Pains. Great memory. Germaphobe. Okay, so you're going to be taking a lot of baths. No big deal. Psychopath. Oh, that reminds me. Quail is going to be doing all of our cremating going forward. I mean, Pains is going to be doing all of our cremating going forward. Psychopath means you don't care. So I'm going to make you do all the cremating. And you're also a pretty good fighter, which feels like in line with Pain's pawns usually. If you want, I could change their gender. It's up to you. But yeah, you got some cookie skills. You can do some animal stuff. I don't know. I also just joined the colony not that long ago. So you and I can be the newbies together. We can both haul high priority. Maybe do all this stuff on a high priority. Pains is going to help with the animal stuff, sure. Nah, I don't think you're a cook. I think you're definitely a hunter. No, you're not going to help with plants. You can definitely do training, but everyone's doing training. Yeah, you're going to help with low skilled crafting. You're definitely going to help with cremating. You're definitely going to help with hauling and cleaning. Same with my pawn. And then fall back on research and mining if you run out of stuff to do. So just another solid pawn for the colony. I failed with the chicken brains, everyone. Oh my gosh. Aw, nice. You get the one of Payne's gifties? That's fun. Okay, they're beginning their assault now because we ordered them enough or whatever. So let's bring our people into position. Stabby Megs. Can you use your knife instead of the pickaxe, please? Please. We got so many people. I don't even like need all these people to fight this. Good news is some of them are currently inside those little chambers. No, Warner. Warner and Squid, you're free to not be involved. Animals come to protect us. You know, I love that tree. I must say, buying a house is stressful. Thank goodness you're towards the end of the process. That's good. Yeah, Pains. Selling a house is also stressful. Pains! Why were you down there? Go through this door. Quick. Go through the door. Quick. Quick. Hopefully they don't get in behind you. Yes. They didn't get in behind you. I don't know why you were down there. You almost died. Maybe because you're not restricted? Oh, you're not restricted. Wow. Okay. Squid and Warner. No, you know what? Just stay inside. It's fine. I'm gonna let Steve go too. Pains is coming. We got some pet thrumbos here. They're helping us fight. We also have a Blue Mary Love. Oh, we in trouble. We in trouble. We in trouble now. Okay, Pains, come back down. Pains, come back down. Who else is here? Steve's coming down. These are non-violence. They're gonna die. Yeah, the raid music. I know. I know raid music. I know. All right, let's bring more people down here, I suppose. Go. Go, 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 go. They're gonna kill MJ! I just scared the cat. They're gonna kill Blue Mary Love, I think. Oh, they're not going after the animals. Really? Vulcan, you and Talmar come over here because I don't think you're shooting. Darl just got shot. Warner's getting shot. I can't have my best colonists not standing behind cover. What do I do? Talmar's in pretty good armor, at least. Okay, so there's only like 6 of them here. Maybe 7. There's a lot more of them down here. So Cabalries and Black Sparrow, come down. Meggy Megs, Stabby Megs. Come into position right here. Ilano Pana, front lines. What kind of leader of a colony would you be if you weren't willing to jump into the front lines? Coral? Coral, come here. MJ, come down. Squid's in a fist fight. Oh my god, Squid's in a fist fight. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why are the animals not protecting these people? Okay, red rum. Darl, Warner, Blue Squid, where are your pet animals? Blue Squid, the Boombies. Barrakin, Darl. Green Squid, come out, come out. I'm calling you into battle. Blue Squid sent a Psychic Soothe. Thank you, Squid. I hope it's enough. You look like you're about to die, Squid. Darl is bleeding out. Vulcan's getting shot. Talamar shooting. Okay. Squid's got 7 hours. What's going on here? Bring a couple more of you down, maybe? Lots of love from our dear friend AJ. Thanks, AJ. Must be off. Wonderful to catch you. Yeah, have a good night, friend. Thanks for popping in. Door's closed in front of your pond. Yeah, I opened it back up. The problem is you have no cover right now, like this. So obviously I don't really like that, but I guess I gotta do what I gotta do, right? Haynes is actually getting shots in. Talamar was also getting shots in, right? Yeah, you're shooting at some people. They might have more cover than you. Oh, shoot. Oh, gosh. If you have a protector animal, attack. Attack. Barrakin, go. Get him. Get him, NetJam Junior Army. Slim, get him. Don't shoot Slim. Actually, just shoot this person, okay? Shoot this person. You two. Shoot Donkey? There's no cover. Oh, you took them down. Vulcan. Green. Walrus, go. Black Sparrow, go. Warner, why are you using your... I guess maybe because your other one's too long range? Okay, you were gonna kill... Attack Val, please. Okay, Squid, go. They're fleeing. Ilana Opana, go. These folks are also fleeing? Okay, I think. Darl, go. MJ and Steve, go. Scarred Vulcan, go. And Pains? Where's Pains? He's here. Yeah, I know. They're roaming away. I know. Where are you running, Jim? You were cowering in that corner. Okay. We okay, everyone? You good? Beautiful. Black Sparrow murdering people. Love to see it. Pain's good. Test subject. Okay, we'll get someone to repair that door. What did you all say for the poll? I didn't even see. What was the poll? Shoot. I know, Steve. What do you mean? Oh, you mean when we were standing behind him? Yeah. Yeah, probably would have been smart. Jay, don't you leave. Are there any things queued up here that we didn't build? No, it doesn't look like it. I don't remember what the poll was for whether or not we let the, I never looked because we got a raid right after. I did a poll to see if you wanted to let the Wanderer join. Can we look up the poll history? No. So because I didn't see it, it's like the poll never happened. Ugh. I don't know what to do about that. It was for the Wanderer. Steve says yes. No, with a vote 1-0. All right. Oh. Hey, so you have it on your... It's on moderator view. Okay, that's good to know. So we'll just reject it. I mean, I don't love that there was only one vote in the poll, but that's fine. Blue Squid, healing all the friends. I don't know why that one doesn't seem to work. This is like an FYI. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to work because people are still, a lot of people are still with injuries. Not sure why. Where are you going? Oh. Maybe we'll try some granite columns since y'all have been really generous with the granite. Ilana. We good? Summer. Is there anything even worth saving here? Not really. Maybe we just let it go. Same with up here. We could take their honeymead, jade, ambrosia, I guess. I don't really think this other stuff's worth it. We could take the equas, maybe. I'll allow the guns, but not tell them to haul them urgently, just so it's not like a priority. The steel weapons, we could always smelt down into steel, so that's kind of worth thinking about. Beer? Yeah. Okay. I think we let the rest of that go. Talmar's going to finish this, so hopefully the animals will be brought back in right after that. Oh, now we're going to need to make this one too. I'm playing a game and got distracted from the poll. That's okay. Bought myself about 8 hours. Oh, I definitely healed up twice. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. That's good to know. No, you're fine. You're fine, Squid. That makes sense. Got it. I got it. That's good to know. So it does say superficial wounds, so I guess it makes sense that it doesn't do everything. Right? MJ. Have our animals left us? Jay's come back through the door. Okay. I think that's what Pains was hauling. Let's just double check our animals. Okay, Impemurger. Nice. Okay, wait. Cow 1. Oh, that's right. I did keep 1 cow. I sold 1 cow, but I kept 1 cow. Okay, these 5 people are still in theirs, in their biosculpting pods. Didn't fix my wounds, cured my blood loss. Good to know. In a pinch, down to 2. Oh, you were down to 2 hours? Wow. Right big toe cut off. We can fix that. That's crazy. I didn't realize how bad it got. I knew you took the worst of it, for sure. Let's look at the toe things, because regrow, I don't know. I guess we used up the toes we got. Can I make a prosthetic toe? Not here. I need the prosthetics workbench. Okay. Let's build the prosthetics workbench and see if we can make toes. Advanced bionic toe. The fanciest toe in all the land. I mean, you know, when you know, you know. When you're fancy and you know it, install a super epic bionic toe. And then clap your hands. Okay, so what did we do today? We got a new batch of people into age reversal, so that's good. We started working on this room. Obviously, it's going to be filled out with more pods and whatever else. We started working on these rooms. Obviously, they're not very far along right now, but they're going to be really easy to make into bedrooms as soon as the chunks are hauled out. So that's awesome. And then we have another set of them down here. The same thing, same setup. Some of them are a little big. They might not be bedrooms. And then what else? We were going to set up the animals. We're going to put a door here so that way the hallway's not actually connected, but it is kind of connected. This is going to be an animal hospital with food for the animals for when they can't graze enough. And then we're going to set up another bathroom here, which we queued up. We obviously queued up a lot of work, and people have just been spending the whole day catching up on work. Which is okay. Because that's what we have the haulers for. One thing I could do is unrestrict our carrier dryads. Let them haul from all over the map. Our hauler animals will stay inside where I've designated hauling, but the dryads could come out here and get some of this wood, and that would definitely help. These stupid heckin' prisoners are constantly having mental breaks. Nope, wrong one. Oh my gosh, imagine. Tova, can you capture Tomoko? No. Babo got punched back. I mean, I don't even care. Use your Equa. Stab her. Tova? Okay, Tova, you come here. Okay, I keep clicking on things other than... Okay. Wow. Does anyone get to tend to them? Like, we'll tend to Tomoko first because, Izzy B, what are you doing? Izzy B's like, I protect Tova. I protect Tova. Don't you see me protecting Tova? Beatings will continue until morale improves. Honestly, the beatings are going to continue forever because we're not even recruiting these people. We're just holding on to them to hopefully get you more royal favor, which is pretty bad, I think. 93 Brittany, you were coming to help. Can you just clean? Oh, you don't. Okay, it's fine. We could make sure that our auto cleaners are back to inside. Perfect. That should help with cleaning. Yep, they're already working on it. Tova's saving Campbell's life, even though Campbell started the fight. I'm just saying. That auto cleaner is doing a lot faster work of saving the room. Morale will continue until the beatings improve. That's more like it. Do they need their legs to be worth... No, they don't. Should we remove their legs? Can we take their legs and put them on other people? Left leg removed. Already down one. Let's remove the right leg. Oh, no, they do need to be able to walk. I forgot. They do need to be... I have done this before. I've done this before. They do need to be able to walk, and you can't, like, install a peg leg when the Royal Tribute Collector shows up, because then they'll be anesthetized, and they won't be able to walk because of the anesthetized. So, like, one leg is probably best for all of them. Why do you have a stone skin gland? Can we take that? Harvest. Harvest. Remove my stone skin. Remove stone skin gland. Remove right eye. Oh, now I'm just removing body parts. We're not supposed to do that, are we? I don't think we're supposed to do this. Organ harvest, no use. Harvesting organs is a horrible thing. However, it's okay to buy, install, or sell them. Okay, so no harvesting body parts. Can we remove the stone skin gland and take it? Are we the baddies? Once again, we ask ourselves, Steve. You've done this before, you monster. That's amazing value. Stone skin glands are expensive. Yeah, I feel like we remove it, and even if we get the mood debuff for the colony, like, it's worth it. Yeah. I probably should move them so they're not in the same room, but whatever. Lana just going organ shopping on disabled pawns. Yeah, I know. I'm an awful person. Do we have capes? We have 2 capes. 4.6 days still to accept it. We might be able to finish making the capes before we have to accept it. That would be kind of nice. Bionic Eye, Tovanator. Tova? Bionic Eye? Okay. I'll give you a Bionic Eye. But we need to get you to come stay in one of the really nice hospital beds for this. So Squid normally does surgery, is not going to be available to do your surgery. That said, Warner's pretty good. So I feel like you'll be okay. So Vulcan's just tending to you. They can't do your surgery. They're not allowed. Okay. Who was next up for age reversal? Mitch Ninja. Vulcan. Vulcan. Maybe not this one because it says that it's not allowed. Go to this one. Oh, you can walk over those. Okay, I just put 2 more people in because, like, I don't know. Easy Breezy's almost out. 2 hours. Yeah. So we're going to start getting some people popping out. So I put some more people in, basically. I love that our aesthetic royal has to stare at a sculpture of themselves while meditating all day. Your Canadian's out. Which one was yours? This one? Let's turn that one off. Trying to preserve power. Cool. This is good. This feels really good. This colony looks really good. Very happy. I'm gonna go ahead and save and disconnect from Puppeteer. Thank you everyone who's hanging out today. Thank you for the heckin' legends who raided me today. We had raids from Uncensored Thrack, Lunartic, and Bold Viking. I super appreciate that. I also really appreciate all the support today, the bits, subs, the hanging out, the redeeming things, all those things. There's lots. Oops, I just bought. Okay. Okay, I got it. What is it? Ooh, Vanometric Power Cell. I love it. Okay, I paused again. Did anyone else buy anything? Tomorrow we'll do more RimWorld or maybe Dinkum or something. I'll see y'all then. Bye, friends.